Hey everybody, welcome back to the Metroid Zero Mission Let's Play. We are going to finish up Kraid today. Well, at least the first one. But,
yeah.
Because guess what? We'll be back here later with more upgrades to boot. In fact, I think Kraid is probably one of the most obnoxious areas to revisit because you have to go back here for, I think, one item and one item only. And you can't get it because you need Gravity Suit for it.
Really?
And we don't get Gravity Suit until much later in the game.
Oh, figure.
So it's like, oops.
It's like that one piece of heart at the end of the fucking Zelda game you couldn't get because you needed a match for a large side quest. Oh, hi, I'm doing because I what you do.
Lovely day to cuck somebody, wouldn't you say?
I for the life of me, those things,
Setsicon.
I think they were called Rios.
Yeah.
For the life of me, it always looks like their wings are just big, giant pieces of lettuce. Wait till the next time we see them. It looks like they're. It looks
Well,
like
I think
they're
we have to head
lettuce.
back that room anyway.
Yeah.
I think this room just acts as a recharge station in case you need to like get some more items, or I could be like thinking ahead a bit. I'm also just eyeing that the map on the top right screen for like circles because I know for a fact that there's
No
items
circles here.
No, there's no circles here. Absolutely not.
This ain't
I'm
Twitter.
good. Yeah. No, you can't say that anymore now. It's going to be Twitter. It's going to be X.
Oh,
now.
okay.
X.
Twitter.
Fuck my life, dude. This timeline sucks.
Right? I'm convinced it all went.
Damn it.
I am convinced our entire culture and everything went to hell the day that damn gorilla got shot.
I'm telling you, that's it. It's either it's
Are you referring to a Robin?
Canon
Oh,
event.
okay.
Canon
yeah,
event.
that's the canon event.
Yeah.
Well, you never heard that joke?
No.
You never heard that joke where it's like the
not.
teacher, it's like the teacher 20 years from now. I'm pretty sure I've told it before. It's like the teacher 20 years from now.
Shit, I
the
wasn't
kids,
ready for
it's like a
that.
history class, and the kids are like, "Could you tell us about 2016?"
Oh,
And then the teacher sits down, opens up the desk, pulls out a bottle of tequila, knocks back 2 shots, and goes, "Well, it all started with this goddamn gorilla."
Anyway, that was Kraid.
Yeah. Beat up a bunch of missiles.
I was
he
going
goes
to
down
say,
the bitch.
is there's one thing you're going to realize about Zero Mission. Zero Mission's pretty fucking easy. In terms of, like, boss encounters, like, the true difficulty, in my opinion, lies in just completing the fucking game.
Or
But
getting-
in
or
terms
finding
of
everything.
yeah, but there is a hard mode that you can unlock after beating the game once, and I do recommend that you play that if you want some more extra challenge, especially if you go for everything. Because fun fact, like so in hard mode in this game, pretty much reduces all the items you get by half in terms of its effectiveness. Like the number of items doesn't change, but instead of getting 5 missiles for every expansion, you get 2.
Yeah.
For energy tanks, you only get half of an energy tank.
what do you mean?
And-
What do you mean you can't get half of a missile?
So.
They
Damage.
just give you
because-
they just give you
because-
the missile head for damage,
because
but there's
then-
no propulsion system.
Because then you'll just miss.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, so it's only half of a missile. What do you think
Only
was
half
going
a
to
missile.
happen?
You get like the missile head for explosion, but you don't get any propulsion system, so you got to throw it.
That
Unfortunately, you
sequence-
don't have
Yeah.
the grip glove.
That little vertical thing right there with
Yeah.
all of those blocks that you break and they reappear, that's in the original NES game, but that game did not have mobility like this, so
Yeah.
you have to sort of slowly work
Your way up it, yeah.
But fucking you see the speed booster like upgrade, and someone's like, "I know you, you're Booster."
the funny thing is now, if you
Said
go back,
Samus.
if you
The
go
booster
back
boots.
and you play the NES game, it doesn't have a lot of this stuff. So you realize you're skipping a lot of these items that are just sitting there waiting and they don't get found. So Samus is kind of going through all of this nonsense, and then the speed booster's just looking at her like, "Am I a joke to you?"
Are you a fucking idiot? Just do this.
I'm gonna be honest.
She didn't get half
I
of
didn't
us.
have you before. That's why I didn't do it.
I'm gonna be honest. I completely forgot about Booster.
See, look, they're little oh, these are like purple lettuce.
Yeah.
Oh wait, these
Oh,
are,
it's like it's a romaine lettuce. I think.
is it romaine? Is that what it is?
I think romaine lettuce is the purple one.
I have no
No, it's
idea.
not. It's just purple. It's just purple lettuce.
It's just called purple lettuce.
Oh,
Okay,
it's just
damn. Well,
purple
fuck me.
lettuce
I'm thinking it had a
from
more
the-
intricate name.
Yeah.
It's just purple lettuce.
or
It originated in Rand McNally.
fuck. It's like all right. What kind of lettuce would you like? Can I get that purple?
Yeah, sure. No, wait. Hold on. I gotta go back down. Gotta go back down. We got speed booster, which means we can get an E-tank right now. And I want E-tanks because I prioritize health more than anything. What is this?
Sperm!
Something is afoot. Something approaches. So this is what happens when your father has a lovely night with their mom. The fucking sperm ship goes inside the mothership, and a baby is born.
The Chozo birds and the bees.
Dude, look at that fucking squint that Ridley did. Like,
Yeah.
what's he looking at? Like, he just ripped the fucking apart. I was like,
And there's no like air filter in the ship.
absolutely. It's like,
either.
oh, this is a mistake. Why did I do that?
He just opens the door and just like his whole body just flops out because he died from the fart.
The fucking statue just crumbles. Samus immediately leaves so that she doesn't get blamed. For
Nope.
it.
Nah, fuck him with that.
There you go. They're gonna let us one.
There you go. Yeah. Yeah, these dudes were kind of annoying in the original game because like they swoop down once. Is this enough? I think I might be a little too high. Oh no, it's just fine.
Nice.
Okay.
Splut.
I mean, we were recording today. I don't appreciate that you went and got high.
Not yet.
Like, I don't know if this is gonna work. I'm a little.
I gotta tell you, the best thing I did about the Mortal Kombat 11 Aftermath playthrough is I took an edible like halfway through it, and I'm glad I did because everything was just funny afterwards. I was like, this is great.
You heard it here, folks. If you want to enjoy Mortal Kombat, take an edible.
Absolutely. No,
On the other hand, it also kind of like diminishes our abilities because now it's like, are we funny or is Johnny just stoned?
The point is, I'm laughing.
Yeah.
And dude, I just feel good, okay? Like, don't take this away from me. I don't give a fuck if you're funny or not. I feel, no, I'm saying that I don't care who you are.
My favorite edibles are Oreos.
I like food.
I like food too. I like it a little too much, and I got to start running again.
Because I did some bad things. I'm currently on the run.
I gotta say though, you ever like been under the influence and it's like, I just want an ice cream cake?
No, not for ice cream cake specifically.
Sometimes I just want ice cream cake.
Yeah, so yeah, no, I don't even need to be high for that.
Because like
not
ice
related
cream
to
cake
that.
fucking slaps.
It
like,
does. I agree.
It slaps until it melts.
Yeah, that is just.
Well,
cake.
no, because then it's just a milkshake and it still slaps.
Nah, you see, I don't like that, man.
I don't
See,
either.
it's funny because like I love milkshakes. I love ice cream. I don't like melted ice cream, and I don't care that it's like it's basically a milkshake. No, it's not. It's not the same.
no,
Yes,
it actually is. No, it's not.
No, it's not.
No,
If you hold on. If you
Hold on, let Elliot speak.
if you decide to let your ice cream melt and you call it a milkshake, that's not a milkshake at that point because all you have is just it's like sauce.
Well, it's ice cream sauce.
Ice cream sauce, dairy
Well, no.
sauce.
Well, it's ice cream in its original form because now it's cream. See?
No.
No,
No, I know.
no, cream is more. It has more viscous. It has more viscous.
Don't throw your
Melted ice cream is
Don't
more.
Don't throw your
throw your
$5 words at me.
$8 words at me, buddy.
Melted ice cream is more liquid. That's a liquid
I
at that point.
like how now we've adjusted for inflation. they're no longer $5 words. Now they're $8 words.
$5 words are $8.75 nowadays.
Fuck me, man. And the minimum wage is still $7.25.
In
So
this-
I can't even
In this
get it.
fucking economy.
Yeah, that's why you can't even get a word in. No, yeah, I mean I know it's not actually a milkshake, but it's still good, and I like when it's melted a little bit. And listen. You get a Wendy's Frosty, you give it some time, and you get it to the point where you can drink it. It's oh my god,
No.
it's so
I
good.
can't.
Nope.
No.
It's so
You
good.
defeated the purpose of
I
it.
need that rigid. texture.
You need the tech. You need
I
the
need
soft
that.
serve
I need
texture.
that soft serve texture.
And
Yeah,
people
you need it.
people shit on me for putting applesauce on pizza in middle school.
I still shit on you for that.
Well, I didn't know you did that until now.
Yeah.
Also, why?
Look,
I'm not even like disgusted by it because I just never heard of that combination. Until
it's
now.
like I was in middle school. I'm like, you know what? I wonder how this tastes. And then I did it, and I never looked back since.
So,
I did
so
it
how
right.
often
You keep missing
did you
that
do
one,
that?
Chase.
Which one? Oh, hold on for the sake of.
Literally,
I
It's
mean,
like
I get
something
like
there.
that too. I get like, you know what I'm get like that? Symphony of the Night.
Oh yeah.
I am absolutely fucking guilty of that shit.
What?
If there's an empty spot on the square on the map, it's
Oh,
like I have to
yeah.
fill that out.
You gotta-
No,
you gotta-
because the ending is tied to map completion.
yeah, it is.
So
In some cases, it's like I'm missing that one spot. It's gonna be what I need for my 100%
yeah.
completion.
If you're wondering, this area you can go down this area. It just leads you to a hint statue leading to Kraid. So it's like you don't need it.
Not anymore.
Not anymore, anyway.
Here's a hint. To
So
be
yet
great.
another am I a joke to you moment.
But to answer your question, Uncle, every time we got pizza with applesauce during lunch in middle school, every time.
I didn't bother with the applesauce. I don't like applesauce. That again, it's a texture issue. It's,
Yeah.
It's the same reason I don't like watermelon. I don't like
Watermelon is watermelon is the
Oh,
fruit
we're
of
doing this
chance.
again.
Watermelon is the fruit of chance. When you get it fresh, it's amazing.
Yes.
When it's been there for a little bit and it will taste entirely different, it will suck ass and you will hate it.
It gets that gummy texture
Yes.
when it sits there for too long.
Yeah.
I hate it when that happens because that's when I feel like it's starting to go bad. It doesn't taste as fruity as it did. Now it just tastes like ugh. It's like after a while it starts tasting like if you ever been inside like a Kmart and took a whiff of the atmosphere in that place, the air in that place, that's kind of what it's like.
You know how long it's been since I've been to Kmart?
Well, Kmart's aren't just a thing anymore in the
Not around here
in the United States anyway.
Yeah.
Because I think there's still a thing in Canada and
No, Canada has Toys R Us.
well, yeah, but I think they also still have Kmart as well.
Hold on, let me see. Now I'm curious.
Oh boy.
Hold on.
Then no, the Zero
Yeah,
Mission was going to be the playthrough. We find out
Does
where-
the
that's where,
Kmart
Kmart
still
It's where Canadians buy all their Mortal Kombat games.
right.
exists?
'Cause this is what it's-
It's what the K is required.
Meanwhile, like the out of touch parents are looking for the C Mart, and they're wondering why they never find it anymore.
Okay.
isn't that the whorehouse? The C Mart.
I don't know what the C stands for.
Cunt.
So,
Thank
okay.
you, Matt. That's what I was implying.
we were
and you
gonna
just
leave that
took it all out.
I'm implying it and he just blurted
No,
it out.
I'm implying it.
No, he's
Wait.
not. No, it's mom.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Like,
For this, can't you do the wall jump thingy?
So
Did they
about
add
that.
that?
So let's talk about physics for a second here. My favorite topic in the Sonic game.
Speaking of Oppenheimer,
real quick, to answer your question, there are 9 locations, 3 of which are in the continental U.S. as of April 2022.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome.
Whoa!
Oh, dude. Okay. Oh, so that's what
whoa.
that-
Rewind.
No, I was actually. I might.
Oh, can you just?
No. I'm
There you
thinking
go.
about something that a viewer during yesterday's practice stream was talking about. So, like I said before, that I'm emulating.
Oh, right there.
this.
No, can you just?
Hold on.
yeah,
Let
go
me
ahead. Go ahead.
fucking finish
Go
my
ahead.
sentence.
Go.
please. No, now I'm not going to. Never mind. I kind of just lost my train of thought anyway.
Ah, damn it.
something a streamer
Physics. We
told
were
me.
going to talk about physics.
So in terms of like wall jumping, so a point of critique that Fusion had was that it had the wall jump, but it wasn't like Super's wall jump because you could not immediately bounce back to the same wall
Yeah.
and
okay.
scale up a single wall. It was just impossible to do. Zero Mission brought back Super's wall jump, as in you can scale a single wall. But the physics in Zero Mission are much, I guess for lack of a better description, heavier. Samus is really fast in this game. Like on the ground, but she also falls like a rock. Like she drops like a weighted stone.
I liked how the bugs there told you that segment told you exactly what those bugs were going to do if they caught you.
Yeah. So this makes wall jumping in itself still a very tricky thing to pull off consistently, which is why I don't do it often. Because you just drop like a rock.
Yeah.
Uh,
Shit. I always like the sounds that the bugs make in this.
Like,
Yeah.
like that sort of thing.
They're ducks.
Yeah. Oh, is that what they are? Yeah.
It's
Go,
like, when,
my children.
it's like when you find out that it's
Almost killed him.
It's like when you find out in Super Metroid they just use Godzilla roars for most of the bosses.
Yeah, you're the one there.
Yeah.
You were able to point that out specifically for, I think it was Dragon, uses the Anguirus rule.
Yes.
There's a couple of them.
Yeah,
There was a good few.
Mothra,
Kraid.
Mothra was the Metroid.
What about Kraid? Do you remember Kraid's roar, Elliot?
No.
Off the top
I
of
don't
your
I
head?
had to hear it back.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't even remember.
What was
I
the
can't even think of it.
humanoid one? What was the humanoid again? Jet? What was his name?
Jet Jaguar?
Jet Jaguar.
Jet Jaguar,
Oh, Jaguar
yeah.
didn't say anything. He was just kind of mute.
Well,
there's
he had
Samus's.
sounds.
Did he?
Yeah, he had sounds.
I don't remember those at all.
They were like, oh god, shit! Ow!
Holy shit! That's a big fucking monster. Probably get out of here.
If Jet Jaguar were to have a voice, I think he's gonna sound like Joseph Joestar. I think.
But honestly, as he has no voice, we can see where Samus has gone.
Are we talking English Joseph Joestar?
no.
So, or just okay, so just Japanese.
Japanese
okay,
Joseph
okay.
Joestar.
I was gonna say because I could see Richard Epcar voicing Jet Jaguar.
I've come to stop you, Godzilla.
You got all that from a single hang gesture.
You can. It's,
Oh,
you
damn.
can. It's the middle finger.
That's amazing.
Oh man.
That's like, I was thinking that always found funny, like not funny, like fascinating about the Japanese language is that you can say so much more with very little compared to like the English language. I always find that very fascinating.
Because the thing with the Japanese language is that it's all about how you say it rather than what you say.
What you say. Right.
So-
Which is not untrue for the English language either.
I know, but it's like but English sucks.
Yeah, it
and
does.
full of a lot of contradictions.
Also, your font matters too.
Font specifically? Like,
yeah.
what do you think?
Like, for example, "You'll always be mine" written in cursive is a love letter. "You'll always be mine" written in blood is a threat.
There was an excellent post going around a couple of days ago it's the same sentence, but different words in the sentence are italicized.
Okay, yeah.
And it changes the meaning of the sentence each time. And I think that was really fucking fascinating.
Or like you get the simple ones like "help Jack off the horse" or "help Jack off the horse."
Well, that's the old good idea, bad idea. Playing catch with your grandfather.
Yeah, play catch with your grandfather.
The English language though fucking sucks.
I should know.
I like it. I've been speaking it my whole life.
Yeah. But it's also
my-
like I'm wondering if I'm too old to just learn a new language.
Nope,
my
get
friend.
Duolingo.
Yeah.
All you need to do is make sure
yeah. I know. It's like I'm just trying to reaffirm myself because my friend Trios is a teacher, and he tells me, he's like, listen, like it's never too late to learn a second language. It's just that you have to get over that mental hurdle thinking that you can't do it.
Right.
Unless you're doing Duolingo, because then he's gonna show up at your front door with a
That's what I was
Glock,
getting at.
with a Glock 9 ready to fucking.
What the fuck?
Yeah, the Duolingo bird gets really angry if your ass starts missing lessons.
I did Duolingo for a while. I liked it, but it doesn't really. I used it for Japanese, and it's a really, really cool sort of fun thing, but it doesn't teach you a lot of the important lessons that you kind of need. Like it was doing a really good job for Japanese of teaching me hiragana, which is like their lettering system.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then just randomly it starts using different letters and or symbols. And I'm trying to figure out what it is. I ended up having to look it up. It started using katakana, which is equal, like it's everyone's a parallel, like there's a katakana for every hiragana.
Yeah.
But you use katakana when you are translating foreign words to say in Japanese.
Okay.
So when you write American, you'll use katakana so that the reader will know, all right, this is the word that they're using is an English word or it's a foreign word. But it doesn't tell you. It just randomly started using them. I'm like, wait a minute, where are all these extra sounds and characters coming from?
Like there's a book that's like really good for it. I just forgot the actual name for it.
For what? Learning
Japanese. Yeah.
The Genki books.
Yeah.
The Genki 1 and 2 books are that's gonna be your best bet.
I'll
for
just
that.
stick to Japanese for idiots.
Listen, I know Japanese perfectly. You just have to look at the bottom of the screen and it's there in English.
Yeah, that's how I read Shakespeare, dude. Like, I was in 8th grade in middle school. I was enlisted or inducted into the mentally gifted program, which is like
indoctrinated.
That's like, I look back at that and I just have a fucking laugh to myself. I was like, I wasn't fucking mentally gifted, but it was basically just an excuse to eat ice cream and read Shakespeare.
I wasn't mentally gifted. I was mental. It's a gift.
People get this confused all the fucking time. But it was essentially just an excuse to like eat ice cream and read Shakespeare. But Shakespeare was impossible to read. But the ones that we read was like, it was the original excerpts on the left side and actual English on the right side.
Yeah.
And that's how I was able to like understand Shakespeare for the first time reading that shit.
It took me a while. I was fine to read Shakespeare.
Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Translation: Your legs make me go auga.
Oh, I understand this now.
I want the one if it was translated by who was the guy that was
We're gonna get screwed that early.
Oh, nice.
what was the Kenneth Branagh? I want the Kenneth Branagh translations.
The what?
Kenneth Branagh was like that dude who always created the wacky ass versions of Shakespeare. Like he would do the live action ones,
okay.
but then you would get some weird scene like rapier stinger attack off of the 3rd floor in a Hamlet. I was like, fucking hell yeah!
This sounds metal as shit.
You just read one line. The translation is put shit in your hand and clap.
I think that's the plot to Hamlet. Not Hamlet,
Beautiful,
Macbeth.
beautiful language.
Absolutely.
Shakespeare had a way with words.
I just can't understand half of it. It's quite tragic. But again, most Shakespeare is. So.
And this is the screw attack, which is your primary shortcut item in this game.
The screw attack in the original game and in this game is just like the best because it just decimates everything.
Yeah.
And yeah, we technically you can get it early as long as you know that missile block is there. Otherwise, you're probably going to wait until afterwards. No, I think you can get it now as soon as you just get high jump. If you don't need high jump to get it, you can just bomb jump up there, essentially.
Has there ever been a game with a bad screw attack?
With a bad screw attack? If we're talking in terms of what, like as a weapon or like maneuverability, that sort of thing.
Both.
I would argue no, because I actually thought screw attack was like a main weapon just to use.
It was a main weapon, but it wasn't easy because you had to initiate the spin,
Right.
and it was easier in the first game to jump without a spin.
Right.
So there were plenty of times where you go in thinking you were going to screw attack, and you just sort of stiff jump,
Yeah.
and you get hit.
And you can't
And you can't.
you can't go into a flip from a standstill. You
Yeah.
can do that in this game though, because in this game and Fusion, I think Fusion was the first game to do it. Where if for some reason or another you just do a regular like standing jump, in the original game that was it. You're committed to that
Yeah.
jump. But in Fusion and Zero Mission, if you hit the jump button again while you're in midair, you will go into a roll.
Yeah, but then in the NES game, you could also you could do it the other way around.
Yeah.
Where you could be spinning, and then all of a sudden she stiffens up.
Yeah,
And now
for
the
no
screw
fucking
attack
reason,
is dead.
and now
yeah.
screw attack- yeah.
So in that, as far as the strength
Motion
of a weapon,
sickness.
it was great, but the usability was. It's sort of like, I know you've said this before about the speed boost in Super Metroid. Or shine sparking in Super Metroid, especially horizontal shine sparking.
Yeah.
Everything is fine. It works great. It looks great until you try and horizontal shine spark, and then it is just a disaster.
Yeah.
She gets a Charlie horse.
Although, like, thank God, like the Fusion and Zero Mission made shine sparking in any direction much fucking simpler compared to Super. Because Super, like, even today, I love Super to death, but even today, I still think horizontal shine sparking, especially, is a fucking crapshoot.
Yeah.
And I can't do it on command, like as well as other folks can. But
I learned to do it, but
Yeah.
it took some time.
I still suck at doing shine sparks. Even
but
in Dread.
in Fusion, oh really?
I was never going to shine spark.
But like starting in Fusion and Zero Mission, like it just you hit the jump button again, and then you hold the direction you want to go.
Yeah.
It's as easy as that. I'm trying to think. Oh, I'm thinking of the escape with Ridley. That's why I was like, why is there a speed block there? It's
I like speed blue.
Speed.
But much faster.
Yeah.
It's like that, but faster.
Damn, these dudes are having a bad day.
Yeah.
These dudes are
Oh,
just
thank
like,
God someone's come to
Sam
rescue
is
us.
here. Wait!
Don't worry. To be fair, you won't be stuck in there in a little while.
Oh,
No, it ain't been long.
Damn.
that's the power of the screw attack. Baby.
Thank you. Titan has springed
Now you
us.
take that
Now
W.
we take that W. You're absolutely right.
And enter now the other best part of this game, the weapon stack.
Yeah, the beam stack.
The beam stack.
In the original game, you had to choose one or the other.
But then you needed the ice
needed
beam to
ice
beat the
beam.
game.
Yes.
Or actually, no.
No,
Going
you
back
didn't.
to something that we said a few parts ago, you didn't need to kill any Metroids in
Yeah.
the original game. So technically, you could get through the game with just the wave beam.
Yes,
But the wave beam didn't hurt the Metroids at all. So
No.
if you went there with the wave beam, you were not killing Metroids.
you were only killing Rinkas.
Yeah.
You were
Which-
only hurting yourself.
To be fair, kill the Rinkas anyway because the Rinkas are the most fucking annoying thing in that dungeon.
Yeah.
And they can hit you on the screen
Yeah.
transitions.
But we're gonna call it a wrap here for this part, folks, because I think by the next part we should be fighting Ridley. I
Cool.
want to say because this game is not
Yeah,
very
I can-
long.
Nah.
I can hear the scream already.
Yeah. Oh boy, I can't wait. But we'll see you guys next time on more Metroid Have a good night.